And I call Mr. Colum Eastwood.
Thanks, Mr. Principal Deputy Speaker, and can I thank the Ministers for his answers thus far. Can the Minister give us an update on the review and the commercial rates?
The review of non-domestic revaluation has most of the fieldwork has concluded. There are some final bits and bobs of work going on in respect of all of that, and I would hope that we will be able to publish in draft the list of the new valuations for our 70-odd thousand non-domestic properties across Northern Ireland within a matter of weeks.
I call Mr. Eastwood for a supplementary.
Thank you, and can I thank the Minister for that update. Given that we've seen some fairly high-profile closures in my own city, the closure of Austin's, and thankfully it's been bought from the receivers this week, can the Minister tell us if this review will do anything to prevent major established businesses within my city, and I'm sure within other towns and cities across the north, going out of business as a direct result of rates issues?
If I gave that there would be no major businesses anywhere in Northern Ireland, including in Londonderry, that wouldn't go out of business as a result of anything. I can't make such a commitment, and the member is chancing his arm, Deputy Speaker, and asking me to do that. I think that what we are trying to do with the revaluation is to re-establish fairness back into the non-domestic rating system. I had a very useful meeting. I hope it was a useful meeting with his party colleague, Mr. Ramsey, and some traders from the City of Londonderry, wherein I explained to them the history and of non-domestic rates and where we were moving towards, and where I anticipated the results for Londonderry to be, and the city centre in Londonderry to be, as a result of the non-domestic revaluation. And whilst I can't conclusively say now, and I wouldn't want to preempt the publication of the draft list by saying what I expect out of it, I do expect a rebalancing of non-domestic rating values across Northern Ireland, and in towns and in cities like the member's own, where there has been a proliferation in the last number of years of large out-of-town and edge-of-town shopping centres and retailers. One would expect, I put it no stronger than that, one would expect to see that reflected in changes in non-domestic valuations for those contained within a city centre or a town centre or streets or roads, which haven't done perhaps as well over the last number of years. And there will be some places that will do well out of the revaluation, some places that will do not so well out of the revaluation because they have held up, and there are others that will be more or less unchanged. But I think the attempt is to re-establish fairness, which has not, I accept, hasn't been there over the last number of years, because we haven't been able to proceed with a non-domestic revaluation because the market was in such a state of flux over the last number of years. And I hope that businesses in the member's constituency, and indeed in other constituencies, welcome the results of the non-domestic revaluation when they're published.